Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. Happy Valentine's Day. If it is not February 14th, then it is not Valentine's Day, but happy Love Day. Hope y'all are doing well. If you don't see a red box right there, that means you're catching the replay. So come on in. We're going to create something. This was all Zach's idea, y'all. So let's see if we can do it up for him. What do y'all say? My name is Amy from A to Z Designs. And we are going to craft early today. And the keyword is round. I've got some new stuff to show you. So when you get here, say hello. Say hello. Say what you're doing. Do you have plans for Valentine's Day? Hi, Kathy Murphy. Let's see here. Okay, y'all ready to get started? First and foremost, we have a new bow maker out. Starting today. It's only $15, y'all, and I will do a video and show you how to use it. I'm not going to use it today. I am going to use another new surface that we just released today. So let me take you back. Let's get started. All right. So we're just going to play here and see what we can come up with. We have a brand new beaded round. It is what we call our boutique surface. So that means it's reusable. There is a white side and there's a black side, and it is reusable. It is not a one and done. It does have the little slide prongs back here. It has the beads all the way around the edge, and it is a 16-inch round. So what we're gonna do is take this out. We're gonna use the white side today. Okay, so I'm just going to set this aside. We're going to leave this as is. You could paint it if you want to. I'm just going to leave it as is. And we're going to put buffalo plaid all over this. So let me open up my transfer. This is considered a size D transfer, 18 by 18. I love, love, love buffalo plaid. If you didn't know that. So we are going to start by fuzzing this, okay? So I'm going to apply lint to the back of this using my fuzzing cloth. If you want anything that you see me using today, just comment the word round. But this right here will remove, not remove all the way, but some of the adhesive, because these are adhesive. They're sticky. Because I don't want this too sticky so that it sticks too well to my surface. I want it to stick, but not too well. Okay, so I'm going to just fold that back down, or roll that back down, and we're going to start with the other side. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all! How are you? What are y'all doing today? Are you, hanging out? I know that we are hanging out. Today is Kira's birthday, y'all. She is 3. She is in the house. She is in the room. Just got done fluffing up the carpet. So let's make sure that we get this nice and fuzz, because we're going to put this directly on our brand new surface. All right. Let's get situated here. So what I'm going to do is take this all the way off. This is your backer sheet. Save this. Do not throw this away. Okay. I'm going to set that aside because I'm going to lay this transfer down on top of it once I'm done, and we will take this to the sink to clean because it's large and in charge. All right. So now I'm just going to lay this down directly on my round, and we are going to use berry. Berry is a purple. Okay, and I'm going to just start from the center and work my way out, pressing out all of those air bubbles. Just like so. Make sure that when you get here, you put exclamation point notify in the comments so that you get notified when we are live. All right, let me grab, let's see, what do I want to use? I'm going to use a small squeegee. So this is our berry color. And I'm going to use what we call a stir stick. And I'm just going to plop some of this paste down right on the surface. Okay, and then we're going to take our thumb. You see the squeegees is stained. But see that circle? You're going to put your thumb there and flip your hand over. And you're going to start dragging that paste all the way across your screen. Now, if you have a lot of paste on your squeegee, you see how it's starting to go off the sides? Just put it in a spot that you need to apply your paste so that if you get over here to the edge, you don't put too much of it off the edge of your surface. I don't know. I think it's wasting in my opinion because it's harder to peel, or it's harder to pick up that paste that's made its way off of the edge. So I'm just picking up my excess and I'm going to lay it down on another section of my transfer. And I want to work fairly quickly because I don't want this first side that I put paste on to dry, okay? But if you don't want to work fairly quickly, you could just peel it up over here, release your paste from the screen, and lay it back down. It's not hard, y'all. So this idea was brought to you by Mr. Zach. So we'll see what happens. But this is our first step. Covering this entire 16-inch round reusable surface in our berry paste. So let me just get all of my excess off, make sure that I have every single bit of this covered, including the edges. I think we're good. Slide all of my excess back to the jar. And we're going to lift and place this down over here on my little table. Shake it off. Wow, it's so cute. Okay, so we're going to take that to the sink to dry, but look at this. Look how cute it is. Trying not to touch anything that's wet. Look. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Okay, next, I am going to lay this over here to the side because I need it to dry, and we're going to work on another piece of our project. And that is going to be our little goose. We're going to use the goose today. So let me open this up. These are reusable cutouts. I'll need those here in a second. And we're just going to use this guy right here. It does come with the lamb as well in the same package. So let's get our transfer ready. So this transfer has both the lamb and the goose. It comes with bows and it comes with the little rabbit ears. Isn't that cute? So we're going to open this up and we need to cut our transfer apart. Hey friends, hit the heart button for me if you don't mind. Comment the word board. I know, Michelle, he did a good job. No, comment the word round, my bad. Round. R-O-U-N-D. All right, here we go. So we are going to take our transfer trimmers. I just put my thumb in between the transfer and the backer sheet. And we're just going to cut out the goose part today. I'm not going to put the ears or the bow on this guy. And just slide my transfer trimmers right along that line. And just use this section of the transfer today. This transfer is considered a size C, so it's 18 by 18. All right, so let's peel him off, just like so. We're done with this, and we're gonna fuzz him, okay? And we're gonna get out the color Dune, because we're gonna do a little bit of watercoloring. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. All right, I'm done with this. Fuzz this guy. This is adding lint to the back of your transfer so it doesn't stick. Hey, Patricia. I just want to make sure we're going to use this transfer a couple of times on this single shape. And this is like really sticky, so I want to make sure that it is not too sticky. All right, so we're going to line this up. It fits perfectly on our shape. And then we're going to take Dune and go over the entire thing, which I think I'll use a mini squeegee today. So I'm just going to drag the paste over the screen, making sure that I get it all covered. Don't miss any sections. Always make sure you check your edges, y'all. Whoops, I got some off the edge. Okay. Done. Pick up my excess. Don't waste your paste. And then put it back in the jar. And we're going to peel this off of our little goose. Okay, so this is what we have. All right. Now, we have to clean this because we are going to lay it back down once we're done. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. Grab a board eraser. Oh, good. You did, Linda. What did you think? Do you just love your February craft box? That was fast. Those went out Monday. Okay, we're going to flip it over and we're going to do the exact same thing to the back. This is the sticky side facing up. And we're going to clean all of that paste off of the transfer and out of the screen. Just like so. And then we're going to take a paper towel and wipe all that water off. Okay? Let me flip it this way. There we go. And then this will just need to sit here while we do the next part of our project. So I want to make sure that the goose is dry. So let's do that. And see what y'all are up to. The carrot, this one, the ragtag carrot, Bev, is that what you're talking about? Let me know. There is a video on this page, okay? Hi, Susan. Well, thanks. Welcome back. Susan, the cleaning mat I use is on our Amazon store, so if you comment the word round, you will receive a message with a bunch of information. You need to read it and scroll down to find the link for our Amazon store, and it is there. It's literally called a dish drying mat. That's what I use to clean. All right, so I did grab some Storm and some papaya, but we're not going to use a whole lot of the papaya, so mostly for like the beak area and the feet. And then I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna incorporate the storm, but we're gonna try it, right? Why not? Hi Marlene, how are you? I hope y'all are well. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, let me touch this. Make sure it is dry. I think we're good. And we're gonna grab a paintbrush and get to work. Let's see here, what do I want to use? Let's use this one. So, let's see here. We're gonna start with papaya. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this in my lid and take my little spray bottle and just thin it out. Just like so. And sometimes I have a little bit of excess on my brush, so let me remove that. And then we're just going to, in the lines, paint the feet of the goose. Just by using our papaya paste. We do have orange peel that you can purchase. It's a little bit brighter of an orange. Now, you don't have to go to this length to, I don't know, do this. Like, you could just do one color and be done. I just like the way that it turns out whenever you watercolor some of these designs on the transfer, the transfer designs. So let's do it. And you may need to add some more paste to your lid. You could even put it on, like, you don't have to use your lid to do this. You could put it on, I mean, a paper plate. You could put it on one of our little color trays. It's just a plastic tray that's in the shape of a square. Comes in a 24 pack. I absolutely love them because they're plastic and you can wash them. So there is the feet. Okay, so see where I'm going with this? Look, isn't that precious? All right, let's do the beak up here. And whenever I use the dune first, it helps me stay in the lines. So I think that's super important. That way you know where to put your watercolor and where not to put it. Okay, let's come over here. And that should be good. Okay, so we're done with our papaya. Now, for the storm, I don't know if y'all will be able to see this, but there's a few little like lines right here. I want to see, like, I have a lot of this in my lid. So let me show you what I was talking about. Hi, Tina Long, how are you? So these are color trays. Like I said, they come in a pack of 24. I'm just gonna take some and put this in my tray. Add some water and just water it down. Okay, so what I'm gonna start doing is, let's see, how do I want to do this? Let's do a little bit over here. We shall see, y'all, how this is going to pan out. I don't know what this is going to look like, but we're going to try it. kind of the darker part, like his belly. Because then we're going to take the transfer and we're going to put it right on top and we're going to go over it in black velvet. So I'm assuming this is going to give it like a shadow effect. I don't know. Let's hope and let's pray that it works. And that I don't have too much of the storm. I am concentrating. Let's go up the back side of the goose. Just like that. Good, Tina. I'm glad. I've been thinking about you. Okay, let's do a little bit here. A little bit there. A little bit right there. Right there. Let's do a little bit on his neck. And then I'm going to show you guys something while we dry this. Okay. See what we have? All right, so that is done. Let me put this away. So I'm just going to take this and put it under the sink with some water and clean it off. And it'll be fine. All right, so we're done with all of those. All right, here we go. So next, we're going to dry our piece, and then we're going to wax it. Okay? All right, so if you are a club member, you are going to want to log into your account and click on the For Club Members Only section, I believe is what it's called. Hi, Catherine. Because we released, and I don't have all of them pulled, but we released some past club transfers for y'all to purchase at $10 a pop. So the Famous Kitchen Rules, this one's mine. It is well used. You can buy this one. These are for club members. What does it say? Keep going, keep growing. I absolutely love this one. That's an option. Take the Long Way Home is an option. Wild and Free. This is old, y'all. Old, old, old. How pretty is that with the flowers? And then I have this one right here. A Beautiful Thing is never perfect. You got a hummingbird. So if you're a club member, log into your account and click For Club Members Only or For Club Only, and you'll see all of those to purchase at $10. Okay. All right. I think this is dry. So we're going to go in with some wax and finish it off. Hi, Sharon. You want to sell. How do you have any cow surfaces that you want to sell? Sharon, send me a message and we can chat. All right, so I'm going to apply wax to this because we're going to lay our sticky transfer right on top of this. And I don't want the stickiness to peel off the paste that we painted with and the dune that we applied with our squeegee. So this will just kind of help it. It's like a barrier, I guess. And then we're going to fuzz our transfer and add our black velvet paste. Okay, so let's grab our fuzzing cloth right here. And I'm going to fuzz it like the wind, y'all, okay? Making sure I get plenty of lint so that it will protect my transfer from sticking too well. Okay, and peeling that up. Hi, Roxanne. Hi, Vicky. Comment the word round whenever you get on. Make sure you hit the heart button, y'all. Sprinkle the video. Helps us out a ton. Say hi. Happy Valentine's Day. I think, Tina, you asked me if we have plans. So the only plans that we have are, we are going to have movie night tonight with the boys. We're going to watch the new Wonka movie. So it'll be movie night with some popcorn. And then we'll have, obviously, something for dinner. I just don't know what yet. Okay, so I am going to line this up right on top of where I first applied the Dune paste. Okay. And it's not hard, y'all. Just take your time. Don't rush. And then you're going to press it down so that it sticks. Okay, and now we're going to go in with our black. Thanks, Sharon. Marlene, if you wash a transfer in the sink, I start with sticky side down first, clean that, and then I flip it over and clean the back, and then I just move it to like my dish drying mat or like a towel on the counter. But you can do either one. Like you could do sticky side first, non-sticky side second. It doesn't matter. It's not going to stick to the sink as long as your water is running and you're cleaning it. Great question, though. All right, so this is black velvet. This is going to hopefully make this pop with the like the outline of the goose. Just want to make sure that everything is covered. Let me see here. Feet are covered. Edges are covered. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. You ready? You're welcome. Is it Jeannie? Oh, this is so cute. Look at this guy, y'all. Look how cute he is. I love this so much. No worries, Sharon. No worries at all. Thanks, Michelle. The bunnies with the glasses, they're pretty darn cute. Okay, here we go. So now we're going to clean this off. Need to make sure our goose is dry. We're going to add it to our new round that just released today. And put our frame on. And then we should be good. It does look real, right? Hi, Barbara. Barbara, I've got something new to show you. Okay, so I'm just going to remove the water on the non-sticky side right now. I'm going to flip this over where it's sticky side up. And we're going to clean the back with our board eraser. So not only are we cleaning off the paste, but we're also cleaning off the lint that we applied on it from our fuzzing cloth, which is going to make it all sticky again. Just like that. Grab a paper towel, wipe off all of that water, and this is going to go right back on the transfer sheet that we started with, okay? All right, let's dry him. Did you, Cynthia? They are so stinking cute. They bring me lots of joy. All right, so this is what we have for our surface, okay? This is a brand new beaded round. It's 16 inches. It has a frame. We'll add the frame back to it. And put it all together. So just comment the word round. This I see is somewhat still wet. Anytime that your paste is shiny, where you didn't apply wax, and I didn't to this surface, that means it's still wet because the paste will dry like a matte finish. And I don't want to apply our goose. And this project idea was brought to you by Mr. Zach. We need a turkey. Use chocolate cutouts. Wild turkey, Michelle. Wild turkey. We sure do. And then you can put them on a stick in your yard so that they can be with all the other family members that hang out in your yard. Have you seen wild turkeys in a while? It's like an everyday thing. So I want to make sure this is dry before we start touching it. Because Lord knows I probably smear it. And this is just berry paste with our Buffalo Plaid Mini transfer. Size D, 18 by 18. And then we have the frame is beaded. Okay, this is the brand new frame that came out today. Love it so much. All right, y'all, I'm being extra cautious. All right, so first what we're gonna do, and it is double-sided. One side is black, and then you have your white side. So whenever you go to clean this and you want to change it out, I did put a paste scraper in the cart link so that you can spray it with water and scrape it off. The only way our paste comes off of the reusable boards is with water and some friction. That's the best result, in my opinion. You do? I know, Holly. Isn't it gorgeous? Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Granny. Yeah, Judy, I can probably do the lamb at some point. Okay, so we're just going to place this in here. Just place it down. Close up our little prongs here. There's, I don't know, 6 of them. And then we're going to flip it over. And this is what we have so far. Look how cute that is. I just love it. Isn't it cute? No, this is from my chalk website. This round is from my chalk website. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is we're just going to put our little guy right on the frame itself. Very simple decor. So I'm going to use, I'm just going to use glue dots because those come off easily. Let me just move this out of the way because the goose is a reusable surface and so is this. So I really don't want to glue it. Y'all know what I mean? As far as like hot glue, stick fast, super glue. So we're just going to put him right in the center like that. I think this is precious, y'all. I don't know about y'all. What do you think? The paste color is berry. Berry paste. Look. Is that not cute or what? It's so like spring, Easter, right? How stinking cute is that? So hit the heart button for us. Comment the word round. We have several new things that were released today, brand new. So go check them out. Check your messenger, and we'll see you next time. All right? Bye, friends.